This is the Boston Celtics newsfeed on CLNS. Today is Wednesday, October 25th, 2017. This is Corey Prescott reporting for CLNS, the leading online provider of audio-video coverage for the Boston Celtics. If there is a silver lining to the Gordon Hayward injury, it's that some of the younger players now get thrown into the fire, whether they like it or not. For the two youngest players on the roster, Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown, who turned 21 years old last night, it's become abundantly clear that they are hungry and eager for the opportunity. In a breeze-by win against the New York Knicks last night, the heralded rookie and second-year player did something that had never been done in team history. Tatum and Brown became the first Celtics duo ever to score 20-plus points at 21 years old or younger in the same game. That, according to the Elias Sports Bureau. With Hayward out for the season and Marcus Smart and Marcus Morris out of the lineup at the moment due to injuries, it's been overly refreshing to see these two youngsters make the most out of their opportunities. Although the general public, including myself, expects Brown and Tatum to go through typical growing pains, Brad Stevens expects things to go a little bit different. Said Stevens, quote, "They are young guys, but to us, with the situation we're in, they're guys. Like, we need them to be guys," end quote. Brown's athleticism was on full display against New York with an acrobatic reverse double pump slam, while Tatum's full court potential shined through, including an impressive sequence where he blocked a shot, ran the floor, and finished an off-balanced alley-oop. Although any game against New York needs to be taken with a full grain of salt, and the season is just 4 games young, Tatum and Brown are arguably putting up the best individual numbers on the team, and that includes Kyrie Irving and Al Horford. Tatum is averaging nearly 15 points and 8 boards per game on 48% shooting from the floor and an outstanding 46% from beyond the arc. He's also chipped in on the defensive end with 1.3 steals and 1.3 blocks per game. Brown has certainly met the lofty standards many bestowed upon him coming into this season with averages of 18.8 points and 5.8 rebounds per game on 48% shooting and 36% shooting from 3. His point per game average is second on the team behind Irving. Both Brown and Tatum are second on the team in minutes per game at 34.3. From one big acquisition to the next, there is a brotherhood, a spirit if you will, that exists between Boston athletes regardless of sport. Boston Red Sox ace Chris Sale reaffirmed that notion today with a hilarious get well video to the now recovering Hayward. Wearing a number 20 Hayward Celtics jersey, Sale said, "Hey Gordon, hope you're doing well man, get well soon." Sporting a fresh farmer's tan, Sale then lined up to take a jump shot. On a hoop that's well below 10 feet, the ball horrendously sailed off kilter, barely hitting the rim. The Red Sox have been fervent in their support of Hayward, with other Red Sox players like Andrew Benintendi, Jackie Bradley Jr., Mookie Betts, Joe Kelly, Brock Holt, and slugger Hanley Ramirez all posting photos of support. Hayward, of course, spent some of his free agency pitch in Boston at Fenway Park, where he was serenaded with a video featuring David Ortiz and other athletes about what it means to play in the city of Boston. In other variations of the word pitch, Hayward also threw out the first pitch in the September 27th Red Sox game at Fenway Park. Today's episode of the Celtics newsfeed is sponsored by Greats, makers of the all-time greats, classic, stylish, and comfortable sneakers sold at a great price. Visit Greats.com to check out the variety of men's and women's styles, from the Royale lace-ups to the Worcester slip-ons. There are shoes for any style or occasion. And we've got a special deal for our audience. Save 15% on your first order with our offer code Celtics Roundtable. Go to Greats.com, that's GREATS.com, and be sure to enter Celtics Roundtable to save 15% at checkout. Greats offers a no return and exchange policy to guarantee that you get the right fit and the style you love. That's Greats.com and use our code Celtics Roundtable and save 15%. To stay up to speed on the 17-time world champions, follow CLNS on Twitter at CLNS Media. Be sure to subscribe to the Celtics newsfeed both on iTunes and Stitcher, as well as the CLNS mobile podcast app. This has been Corey Prescott for Celtics Newsfeed.